anybody,
hold
bro.
on,
Hold
hold
up a
on,
second. Let me
because
say something real
no, bro,
quick,
I'm
right?
not done, bro. I'm not done, bro. Let me say this, because real
Right
talk
now,
is
you
like,
took a positive vibe and you just turned it negative.
bro,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
Bro,
don't
I'm
do
You
that,
just
telling
don't
took
you,
a
do that.
whole
how is
Don't
it
do that.
energy.
negative?
one mic,
How
You
is it
just,
one
you just
negative?
took
mic.
a whole energy in
How
a
is it
room.
negative when I'm giving
You
you
shifted. You
feedback, bro?
shifting what you doing. What you doing right now?
Hold
We
on, hold
brought
on,
closure
hold
to.
on.
We
Bro,
Let
brought
him
you
closure
taking
to a
it
finish.
too
situation.
personal.
One mic.
No,
One mic. Hold on, one mic.
listen,
And I'm
listen,
finna
One
be on
listen.
this.
mic.
Yeah,
This is
one
what I
mic,
don't.
like you
What I'm
said,
not. What I'm not
goddamn.
gonna do.
One mic.
What I'm not
Hold
gonna do, and what I don't want to do
on, hold
is
on.
after we done brought closure to a situation and brought peace to a room. What you doing is you kicking the same dust back up. We don't need that. If you're not gonna come with something positive to say, don't say
Bro,
nothing
this
at
ain't
all.
nothing
Because
about the
first and foremost,
situation.
right?
I'm telling you,
First and
bro. It
foremost,
is what it
hold on. There's
is.
two of us
Take
speaking
it
at
how
one
you
time.
want.
So,
Let's not go
so
away.
listen,
But
Take
y'all,
it how
come
Let's
you
on,
let's
we
not
want.
not
let's
gonna do
let's
that.
not
Everybody
We
gonna
gonna
work.
do
calm
a
down.
whole action
Everybody
yeah,
calm
That's
guys,
down.
not gonna
Calm
work.
down real quick.
one mic,
One
one
mic.
mic,
Everybody
guys,
calm
One
one
mic.
down.
mic, please, please, one
We
mic.
Everybody
gonna
calm
give
Hey,
down.
Hassan Campbell a chance to respond. One
respond.
mic. Do
You
not
said
talk
something, he gotta
over
Right.
him.
respond
So
to it.
Yo,
We
so
one
gotta
right.
do
mic
So
that
though.
so
One
whole
mic or you're
action
going
and have
down.
one
One mic or
mic.
you're
Hold
going
on.
down.
Hold
One
on.
right.
mic.
You took an energy in a room that was becoming a positive, peaceful energy, going in a positive direction. Positive things being said from Duck Mother, positive things being said from me and Whack, going in a positive direction, and then you just kick the dust right back up again. That's devil. That's devilish work. Like first and foremost, I don't feel like I should have to defend myself, and I don't want to have to. But anything that I've ever spoke on in New York, Chicago, California has actually been factual. It's black on black crime. That's the bottom line to it. But we passed that right now. So what you need to do is figure out how to say something that's going to add peace to this room instead of coming with the shaitan with with the negative energy. Because all you doing right now is just stirring up bullshit. And anybody else that's going to come in this room, if you ain't got nothing positive
Take it
or
how you want.
positive
Go play with
energy,
G.I. Joes, nigga. You housemaid ass.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's
Everybody.
done.
Now,
He's
now,
done.
now,
Hold
Hey,
on.
can,
yo,
Hold on.
can
Hassan,
I
we
Hold
can I
on.
say
apologize. We
something?
Hold
You're
apologize.
on.
going
Things got
down.
to be
Listen.
done.
Anybody
Ah,
disrespectful on my
Sherman, you got
stage,
something to
Hold,
say,
I
please?
get
hold
kicked
on.
You got
Hold
out.
on.
I
if you got
kick
something to
Everybody.
say,
All right,
please.
Yeah.
yo,
Hold on.
guys,
Can we
Sherman,
All
act
right,
Sherman,
all
like
right,
let
guys.
men?
Sherman,
Can
Sherman's
we
about to
act
talk.
like
one
men? Can
mic,
we
let
discuss
Listen.
Sherman
and
speak.
act
Let
like
Sherman speak.
men?
One mic.
Sher-
Listen. This
Go ahead,
Sherman.
Sherman.
This Sherman talking. Duck Mama. Hey, baby, I love you to death. You know me personally, baby. I'll be over there if you need me. But let me say this right quick. I just wanted to say this. I'm not starting to kick up dust or nothing. I'm original global gangster. Jojo Capone is my uncle, so I feel like I can speak on this. I've been knowing Sheena for a long time, way before I even knew Carlton, aka Duck. So I'm here to say this, Hassan. I'm not coming with. I love bloggers because bloggers give the narrative of what's going on in the world. So I don't fault bloggers. I watch the shit. I'm talking about bloggers. I watch it because I want to know what's going on in Florida or so forth and so forth and whatever. I love that. Now let's get to this right here. I'm not stirring up nothing. I just want to speak my piece. I'm not stirring up nothing. I'm just going off what my auntie told me earlier, and I'm not going to repeat what she told me. As a man, as a person, because I'm not going to spew it back out my mouth like I said. You know what you said. You see what I'm saying? I understand her probably number one, who wouldn't want justice for their son? Let's get that out the way. Period point blank. Number two, the words that you spewed out your mouth towards her. Should no man, blogger, or nobody spew those words out of their mouth to a grieving mother? Whether he was a drill artist, whether he was a pop singer, whether he was, goddamn it, a jazz musician, that does negate the fact of the words that you said out of your mouth to this woman or about this woman, not to her, because you don't have a personal number. I know this for a fact. Like I said, that's my auntie. I'm not on here pump faking and talking for no reason. So you didn't say it to her, but you use your platform. Again, you just said bring no negativity, but you use your platform to say what you said. I respect you. I respect what you're doing as a brother. I love all my brothers. But it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You can report on Duck. You can report on my brother, bro. Report on that. That's what all bloggers do. You can do that. But when you start getting personal with it, that's when it's a problem.
Huh?
That's all I
All right.
gotta say.
What? Once again, right? I'm gonna say this again. We just got past that. Now you brought me backwards. So
No, no,
here's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no,
gonna
no,
say.
no, no,
So
no.
you spoke.
I
Now
ain't
let me
cutting you off,
speak.
bro. No, no.
No,
See, that's
no,
why I
you
started
spoke.
off.
Now let me speak.
No, no, that's
You
why I
spoke.
started
Now
off.
let me speak. You
That's
One
why I
cutting
mic.
me
started
off
off saying
now.
I ain't
Let
want to
him
bring.
You
speak.
stop.
Let him
Now
speak
let
real
me
quick.
speak.
Let him speak.
It's a respect thing. You spoke already. So now, like I said, we got past this. So you brought us backwards again. Okay. So now what I'm gonna say is because you want me to answer this ignorance. I
No,
didn't
I
put
don't.
nothing on. I didn't put nothing on my platform. What happened was this whole communication, this whole topic started on this platform right here, in this room, this very room right here. The
Dummy
brothers and
boy.
sisters asked me a question about Duck's mother. So I didn't come out and just look to say what I said. I spoke from my heart. I meant what I said. It came out the wrong way. I apologize to the sister. We done left from that. You're bringing me backwards. So, which,
But
if you was
how
going to
could
ask
you
any
say
question,
I failed
if
my kids? How
listen,
could
like
you
I
say
said,
I
listen,
failed? You
sis,
trying to
listen,
justify
listen,
what you said. You say I
listen.
failed my
What up? Listen,
kids.
what I said,
See,
sis.
and
We got past that, right? And that's
Yeah,
my
but you
intentions.
you
My intentions, right? Like I said, the way the things came out of my mouth, it came out wrong. If I could take back what I said the way I said it, I would have never offended you like that, sis. So I don't want to kick the dust right back up. But what I am saying is, I wasn't even thinking about you. The conversation came up in this room. I don't know why.
I know. I heard the young man ask you just a nice question like, "Well, how do
It
you
was
feel
Big
about
Chuck.
the situation and Mama Duck getting justice?" He didn't
You know,
say. He didn't say it. He didn't ask you a derogatory question. He asked you a real question, and you answered it in a derogatory way. She a failure, huh?
and that now listen, Paul Sheena, this your nephew. That's what I was saying. See, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. This woman lost 3 to 4 kids within 3 to 4 years. How could you say she's a failure?
And they were
Huh?
grown.
That
All
don't
of my babies.
that don't sound right coming from a black man talking to another black woman. That's all. I'm not kicking up the dust, bro. Like I said, I love you, brother. I'm telling you this over the phone, over the internet, everything, over in front of my auntie. I love you, brother. I'm not kicking up the dust. It's just that I can't fathom and understand the 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 spew that comes out of the mouth when the question was asked. That's
well, once
all.
again, listen, once again, right? As a father, I tried to put myself in the shoes of Duck's father, not being disrespectful, but being angry because if I was locked up for 27 years, the only thing you could do is blame the mother or blame the system. That's all we can do is
How
play the
could you?
blame game where
Wait a
you
minute,
we
wait a minute, Shayna, be quiet, be quiet. Shayna, be quiet. Hold on, wait a minute.
Probably through the
So,
window.
so, so, so,
Close
so,
the window.
so, Shayna, listen, because I'm finna get up out of Clubhouse for a second. Shout out to Clubhouse. I love
That
Clubhouse.
window
It's
right
one of the
there, or
best.
the one downstairs.
This is one of the best platforms in the world.
Dummy Boy Nation.
Dummy Boy Nation. Shout out to
That
all of
part.
them. All of them. But let me say this right quick, and I'm gone. He said he was putting himself in Duck's father's shoes. So you mean to tell me, as a man, you locked up? You gonna blame her and not
Right,
blame
for
your fucking
something you
self?
didn't do.
You
You was
hold on,
wrongly
Sheena, be quiet.
convicted.
Sheena, be
And
quiet.
then they cleared
Hold on,
you.
Sheena,
And
please,
it
Auntie.
took 27 years to clear that man's name.
Auntie, please be quiet, please. He said that he put himself in Duck Father's shoes for 27 years. So you saying that you blaming, man, my baby mama failed me. You didn't fail, nigga. You the one locked up.
Real shit.
You the one is the father. You the one left your kids. So therefore, now, and then listen, I'm not bringing no negative energy, but son, Hassan Campbell, that tells me your character, bro. That tells me if I go to
Blame it
jail
on the
right now
woman.
to this
It's the
day,
woman
if I
fault.
go to
Like
jail
she
right
made the
now,
baby
I'm
die.
not going to blame my baby mama. I failed my son.
well, actually, you know what? Duck mother just said that man was innocent. He did 27 years in
It
jail for a
doesn't
crime
matter,
that
bro.
he. No,
It
hold up,
doesn't.
hold up.
It
if he
doesn't,
was
no,
innocent,
it's not no hold up. It doesn't matter. He's behind bars in a system that's designed for black men to fail. So again, so
Exactly. Talk
so
about
so
that, Sherman.
so
Talk
so
about that.
again, so again, for you to be locked up innocently and your sons to pass, for you to spill that out your mouth and blame it on her, you're still less of a man.
you know
And
what?
if you
At,
and if you can't get that through your system or through your head, I can tell your character. You're not a street nigga, bro.
listen, you know what? I don't want to
I'm
be a
gone
street
off this,
nigga.
bro. I'm gone,
I don't
bro. I'm
listen,
gone.
listen. I don't want to. I don't want to be a street nigga. I
We
don't
all
take
know you're
pride.
not a street nigga,
I don't
man.
want to.
Cause
I don't
JoJo
listen.
checked
Listen.
your
You're
ass
being
when you
rude
was.
right now, but you're being rude. One person speak at a time. Like first and foremost, like I'm not gonna sit up here and highlight where I come from, how many times I've been to jail, and what I've been to jail for, because I did that already. I'm not gonna sit up here on some nigga shit and try to prove
Well, I
to an
never
ignorant.
been to the
Let me
penitentiary,
finish.
and I
No,
never been
let me
locked up
finish.
for drugs, and I
Let me
never
finish
been
though. But let me finish though.
locked up for
But
guns.
but listen, let me
So
finish though.
You
Let me
gotta show
finish
her
though.
some respect when you talking, bro. You gotta lower your voice. That's a
Hey,
black
But
yo,
see,
man.
the
let
whole
him
thing about it
finish,
is
bro.
respect is a two-way street. If I was talking first and you cut me off, that's disrespect.
Hey,
And see,
nobody.
the one thing I didn't sign up for is to come up in this room and be on some dirty section of YouTube or some nigga shit. I'm talking like a grown man, but it ain't nothing for me to leave this shit because I ain't gonna kiss none of you niggas'
Hey,
asses neither.
hey, hey, let me
Hey,
ask
we
a
got
question,
love
man.
for
I'm
Hassan
from
too
50,
in here,
right? I'm
bro.
from
So let's keep it
hold on.
respectful.
I'm from 59th Indiana, man. You gotta understand when you talk about
We
Chicago, it's certain
appreciate you,
politics.
Hassan. Thank you
Yeah,
for your
bro.
Oh
Yeah,
support.
yeah,
yeah,
hold on.
yeah. Let's not get it
Yeah,
I
real
don't
twisted.
even
quick though.
understand how the person
I
that's
just gotta.
speaking is speaking when I wasn't done.
He's not
Yeah,
done
I
guys,
yet.
you
don't
gotta
Let
let
understand
him
how
him
the
talk.
person
talk.
that
You
was
gotta
speaking,
One
let him
mic.
how you
talk.
speaking when I
Hey,
wasn't done.
let
You
You
him
cut
gotta
me
let
talk.
about.
him
Let
talk.
him
Listen,
talk.
Go
the
Let
ahead,
bottom
him
the bottom
Hassan.
talk.
line to it
Next
is, I
person,
want y'all
come
to
on.
before I get up out of here. Let me say something before I get up out of here, right? Because I'm not gonna go back and forth trying to prove my point to anybody. The bottom line to it is, it's like I said in my video, accountability, right? Black people don't like to take accountability. The way my children, and I don't want to go at Duck's mother no more. You know what I mean? I apologize genuinely to that sister for the back and forth for participating while she's going through her pain. I spoke. I said what I had to say. I don't want a war with that sister. I want that sister to heal. But what I am going to say to us as the black community, we got to start taking accountability
Right.
for how we treat our community. Whether you live in Chicago or New York City, I come from Bronx River projects where there was piss and shit in the elevators, in the staircases, where the
That's a fact.
crime rate is crazy, where the crime rate is
oh black.
crazy. Well, the crime rate is crazy. I come from Bronx River Projects, the home of hip hop, the first family of hip hop, where there was nothing but dead bodies all over the place. So I know what it's like to come from the hood. And the bottom line to it is,
Well, if you know that, how
let me
could you
finish, but
be
let me
so
finish.
harsh?
Let me finish. Because the reality of it is, I'm just getting sick and tired of black people not taking accountable for the shit that we put out in our community. If every household in the black community decided to take responsibility for what we raising and what we sending outside, the world would be a better place. But you know what? We ain't ready. I understand. I see clear as day that black people don't want to walk around like our shit don't stink, while our
Hey,
kids is killing. I'm not done. Our kids is killing kids in the hood. Kids are
Wow.
killing kids. Mothers are crying over caskets in every neighborhood. And then the first thing that an ignorant nigga say is, "Well, you can't speak on Chicago." Yes,
Every
I
death
could, because
ain't murder.
I got people from Chicago that's hitting me up telling me they tired of Chicago. I got people from everywhere in the hood that's telling me they tired of the hood. Niggas is tired of being real niggas. Real niggas don't last long. Street niggas don't last long. So when you sit up there and you telling me about the streets, what the fuck does that mean? I'm not trying to be a blogger. I'm trying to be a revolutionary. And real niggas, see the problem with so-called real niggas and street niggas, they don't never want to fight that revolution. They just want to be recognized as street corner hood boogers. Hood boogers and ghetto bastards. That's it.
Duck never
Not a
sold
hood
drugs
booger.
neither. Duck never sold drugs neither.
Hey, yo, I want to
Duck
say
never
something.
sold
Salute
drugs
to my
neither.
brother Hassan, because I was listening the whole time. And salute, yo, Hassan, man, salute. Everything you said was 100% fact. That's why I say, man, you can't save a community that don't want to be saved. You got to understand, the black community is lost. It's straight hellfire. that they leading their own people to. The blind leading the blind. And when a brother like Hassan come up here and try to speak to the black community and to black women and black men, and they choose to go and take the nigga route and talk street shit, that just show you the frequency of the black community and black women and black men. So you can't help or save black people that's lost. That's why I always say, protect your family, save your family, each one teach one your family and the ones that's close to you, your
Listen,
loved
bro,
ones.
I got a positive question for
Because
Hassan,
black
man.
people
This
ain't
ain't no
because black
negative
people ain't
question
on
or
shit
nothing like
right
that.
now.
Hold on, Bullet. I got a positive question for it. Part of the reason why we don't speak on Chicago is because the part of the reason why the RICO Act was put into place is because of Chicago. We can't talk on games the way that Cali and New York can freely in the media and shit like that. That's partly why. On the positive side, Hassan, you make your money how you make your money, get your money. Ain't nobody got no problems with that. Born and raised in Chicago, but kind of to what they were talking about earlier. You're from New York. What have you done in the New York community? What have you done as far as police reform? Have you made any videos yet? Calling out the record labels. Like, what have you done on the other side? Because we know, all right, cool. It's definitely some shit we got to get together and get in order. In our communities. But on the other side, we gotta talk about jobs. We gotta talk about a lot of shit that they're allowing in the music industry. But I can't recall any Hassan Campbell YouTube videos calling them out and shit like that. I understand this shit is gonna bring you views and get you money. But what about the shit that don't bring you as many views? What about the shit that don't bring that type of money? What type of videos are you making, or what type of actions are you taking as far as in the community, talking to legislators and shit like that, if you're really concerned about what's going on?
First and foremost, if you paid any attention to me, I came out an advocate and a child victim, fighting for victims of child sexual abuse all over America. I done brought out people that's suing celebrities right now and taking celebrities to court. I don't even first of all, I'm not even gonna waste my time sitting up here trying to prove to you what the fuck I'm doing. Because the one thing that my platform was built off of was speaking out against all of the ignorance that goes on in the world. And I don't give a fuck how none of you niggas feel. I'm not gonna never stop speaking about that ignorant ass fucking Chicago as long as it's an ignorant ass place and people from
Yo,
Chicago is asking me to speak out on that
Hassan,
Yeah,
ignorant
wait,
bro
wait,
shit.
is
wait.
That's
troll.
not
Hey,
Hassan is
wait,
true.
wait,
troll.
wait,
Hey,
wait,
hey,
hey, wait, wait,
hey,
wait, wait,
no
wait.
take,
Chicago in
no
New
talking
York.
Listen,
over anybody,
hey,
In
please.
hey,
Go
wait,
America.
ahead.
wait,
One mic.
Hassan, listen,
One
bro,
mic.
listen, you getting emotional. Listen to
Way
me,
too
bro.
emotional.
You done
That's
spoke
not
your
true,
piece.
baby.
Listen to me.
That's
You done
not
spoke
true.
your piece, right? Bro, listen, you gave it everything you needed to give. Let's not disrespect Chicago and it's getting there. Won't you just go head on, bro, and let's roll up out of here, man.
Yeah, because we got
I can't
Fuck.
fuck.
Absolutely.
listen.
I
I
think
got
that's a
niggas over
smart
there
thing
that
to
I
do.
love, like his niggas in New York I love, and I don't want to hear you disrespecting the city. There's no need for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You spoke your piece, bro. You said your piece. You don't got to keep repeating yourself because it's gonna lead to you saying
Okay,
something
the kids ain't bringing guns from
that you
overseas. The
probably already.
kids,
That
the
ain't your
kids,
fight right there, son. You know what I'm
like,
saying?
like. So
Yeah.
who we really gonna
Hey,
put the blame on?
Hey, yo,
hey,
Haas,
nah, we
man.
ain't nobody
Hey,
for nothing. But
Shayna,
hey,
Shayna.
especially
All right, guys,
Chicago,
go
we
ahead and
come to the
reset the
business
room
of
real quick. If
Chicago.
you're new to the room, go ahead and follow the Green Clubhouse, follow WO Nation, go ahead and follow your moderators. And we have Whack 100 in here, FPG Jokes Mom's in here, and also Hassan.
Yeah, it ain't
Hey,
your
yo,
fight.
Haas, this a
That ain't
lost.
Fucking 20th floor for 60 years that has 6 generations, bro.
Generations.
They knocked the whole buildings down. Now they on blocks and shit. They don't know nothing about that. Y'all buildings are still up. I walked through Queensbridge with Lakey the Kid. You talking to a global gangster. I walked through the whole Queensbridge, bro. The whole Brooklyn. The whole ask Jojo Capone, that's my uncle. We ran through New York, Philly. I